Guys, look at this. Hbar has just started moving completely out of the blue. We're up 14, well, it was up 14% already today. Let's just check from the open of the week to the top. Well, 13%. It did say 14 for me, but anyway, up 13% for the week already. Well, currently now 10. It is getting moving, and we can see that as price is above the 20, we were saying as long as price is above the 20, we are expecting 9.5 to 10 cent. We're moving, guys. This is beautiful. But first, we have this wick to tackle. This wick is sitting here in this previous resistance where we could still say, oh, potentially a double top could be forming, because as long as the weekly candles are actually closing below, we need to see price actually closing above. So we've got 8 cent as our psychological level. We know we need to see the weekly candle close above 8 cent to see this continuation to 10.5 cent. For you eager birds, yes, you can try and enter, but again, what I would say is that without the confirmation of the close, there's no certainty that we do actually continue to 9.5 to 10 cent, but very good early signs. We will go on the lower time frames to see, is this safe? You know, are we breaking out some daily resistances? Are we breaking out some 4-hour or 15-minute resistances? And stay tuned in this video. We're going to go into as much detail as possible, better than any other Hbar TA out here. We're looking at both sides, so we're not getting caught off guard. Preparing for the bearish scenario, loses support, we're prepared. Break this resistance, we're prepared. So we'll get into that. Please like, subscribe, comment. We're almost at 5k. I'm continuing my discount from last week, taking 300 off the mentorship and taking 200 off the course until we hit 5k subscribers. So make sure we can hit that this week, guys, and follow my new Twitter, LouisVibes_, so you can take action. Now, heading over to the daily time frame, let's look at some key resistances. I'm going to turn on the drawings again, and we can see price is still above this golden pocket. And remember, when we get above this golden pocket, you create the reversal wave. So as we were under it down here, running into it, we were anticipating a dump from here. So with that shooting star, that's a bearish candlestick. And actually, the direct next day, when we were starting to look at the chart, we were saying if price continues and closes above this wick and the 618, we're actually going to continue to the 200. So we did get that invalidation of the bearish continuation, because again, remember, what is the Fibonacci retracement tool? It's literally called a retracement tool. So push, retracement into the golden pocket, continuation. So the tool, the Fibonacci retracement tool, which is saying this is where you retrace to before you continue down, we can use this tool as a second one, and it's got another name called the reversal wave tool. So that's what I like to call it. And what we do is price is reversing by getting above the golden pocket, smacking it as support, and continuing onwards and upwards towards the 1 fib level. Once price gets beyond the 1 fib level, oh, interesting, that's about 8.5 cent. We were talking about 8 cent earlier in the video, but that's going to be that weekly wick. But the weekly closes were saying about 8 cent, wasn't it? With this wick over here, yeah, about 8 cents over there. So once price is actually clearing this zone of resistance and flipping into support, you've got a 1618 target at 9.5 to 10 cent, which is what we've just spoken about, but also 10.5 to 14.5 cent. This would be an increase already with the pump today, an increase of anywhere between 40 to 90%. But if we remove this week's candle, because we have been talking about Hbar for God knows how long, so we have been inside from before. So just since this week has opened, from the weekly open, which was last night, to let's just say the 9.5, that's 40 to 10.5, 60, and to 100, sorry, not 140, 14.5 cent, that's going to be 115% move. So very exciting times. That is if Bitcoin behaves. Remember, guys, follow my Bitcoin videos. Not enough of you guys are tuning into the Bitcoin updates, and again, it is the most important update of the day. Start your day with the Bitcoin update and follow on into Hbar. If you know what Bitcoin is doing, if you know the levels that Bitcoin needs to hold, and Bitcoin is holding those levels for bullish continuation, then what else can we expect for the alts? Do you understand? So it's going to give you a much clearer picture if you know what's going on with Bitcoin. So make sure you tune into those, like, subscribe, and share. You know, do the rest for the algorithm, because that's the only way we grow on this channel. And unfortunately, because I had my Twitter taken away, we're just not going to be growing as much, because the engagement we were getting on Twitter was immense. So the fact that we just can't be posting on that anymore is really unfortunate, guys. So it would really, really benefit, of course, you guys and the channel if you could, of course, bump that algorithm by, you know, doing the rest. But yeah, if we're zooming into the 4-hour time frame, looking at this zone to where this pump actually came from out of the blue. But we've been saying since the whole of last week, down here we gave this bullish trade with this double bottom. We met the targets. We were saying only take the trade to the golden pocket. Why? Because we haven't yet broken it. In the past we were failing to break it. So we're saying if you're going to take this double bottom trade, stops below this, and then we were actually saying enter it early as well. So the necklines here, we'd usually wait for a close above the neckline. If you waited for the close above the neckline, you would have missed the trade, guys. So this is why there's quite a few specific entries that I do teach about double bottoms, double tops in my course. And again, they're heavily discounted till we hit 5k subscribers, which could be today, tomorrow, the day after. Make sure you are taking action. Do not waste this because, yeah, once the discount's gone, it's gone, guys. But and I will be giving away a course for free once we hit 5k subscribers. And actually what's so beautiful is I gave a course away at 2,000 subscribers, and this was well over a year ago. Now this person has just messaged me to do the mentorship. It's crazy. He got the course for free and now he's like, you know what, I found so much value and I got it for free. I actually want to, you know, take that next step, learn from the mentor himself so I can get that one-to-one help and I can answer any questions that you got, any struggles that you have. It doesn't matter if you've taken courses in the past and you're still struggling, you think you're advanced. Well, I can definitely still teach you things if you're, of course, still struggling and you think you're advanced. But also, if you have zero knowledge whatsoever, I can teach you from zero knowledge. That's what the course and the mentorship is there for, guys. But again, the whole of last week was saying, just take this trade to this golden pocket because there's no guarantee we're going through it. But once we get through it, once we do get through it and confirm it's support, now, did we do that over here? We inside, yes, but not the outside. We push through the golden pocket. We need to hold the outside as support because we always talk about this golden pocket on this channel, that the outside, when we're under it, is resistance. So when we climb in, that is going to be support. However, that is resistance because you break this one, you head to the next one. Once you meet that, you come back to your old resistance now as support to continue. So if this is our resistance and we just met a new one, surely we should fall back to the old one over here and flip it as support because that was the same process with this high being flipped into support. We have this high here, we made a new one, we want to flip this into support. It wasn't the case. So we lost the golden pocket, very negative. But again, we mark out those levels for you. We're saying we can't lose this green demand zone, and we had this gold, sorry, not this golden pocket, but this on the 236 fib, this neckline of the double bottom. We know that this was a bullish pattern. So if we want to continue bullish, we need to stay above this pattern's neckline. So we came all the way back down to there, and you're actually forming a second double bottom, a much larger one that, again, already from down here, just as we did down here, we entered early. If you're not too sure, I do teach this in the course again. But yeah, usually they say wait for the neck of the break line. Wait for the break of the neckline. My mistake, guys. That was actually quite funny. But again, if you waited for that, you're already up here and it hasn't even closed yet. So this could be moving. You could be up here, you could be back down here in the next hour and a half, which is still the amount of time left on this 4-hour candle. Look at that, just invalidated. So, oh my gosh. So do you see why if we scale down to lower time frames, we're going to get these clues? But honestly, look at that volatility coming in on the 15-minute time frame. I do know that there is some news event coming up. Is Powell speaking today? Let me know in the comment section below if Powell speaking today, what you think, your thoughts are on what he's going to say. What is it? What's the effect of this talk going to have on Hbar's price? And then of course we will look into that in tomorrow's update. Please do like, subscribe and comment, guys. Thank you guys so much for being part of my YouTube channel and growing together. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Let's see this continuation now. Daily candle close above the golden pocket. Beautiful. Daily candle close above the 786. Beautiful. For this continuation up and onwards to our 9.5, 10 cent target. Again, do not lose this zero fib level, 6.1. Otherwise, we get this correction. Again, look where the 6.1 is. Just above that other golden pocket where we created that reversal wave. We're above the 200. This is beautiful, guys. So make sure, again, if you want to take action on the course and get the discount or the mentorship and get the discount, it must be before we hit 5k subs. Thank you, guys. Hit the link underneath to my Twitter below.